Beyond the frame. Ooh, yeah. We started with a spark, a mic and a prayer. UP and Bullet pulled us in from there. Small screens, big hearts, late night grinding grace. Every guest brought fire to this little place. And we've seen the numbers climb, but it's more than views. It's the stories, it's the faith, it's the path you choose. Now we circle back around to the ones we knew, to see the seeds you planted, what they turned into. Beyond the stream, we thank you, we thank you. Beyond the stream, we're glad we found you. You were here, you were real, you were part of the dream. Beyond the stream, beyond the stream. Some found new worlds, some found their voice, some kept building steady, some made new noise. From first feature nerves to the glow of now, we heard your steps get stronger, we're proud of how. And if the road got steep, if the screen went dark, you kept showing up with a lifted heart. So we're calling every name we can hold tonight, for the laughs, the tears, and the fight to rise. Beyond the stream, we thank you, we thank you. Beyond the stream, we're glad we found you. You were here, you were real, you were part of the dream. Beyond the stream, beyond the stream. Lord, keep the ones who've come this far. Bless every small voice and every scar. When the next season turns, let it burn bright. Same truth, same love, same holy light. Beyond the stream, we thank you, we thank you. Beyond the stream, we're glad we found you. You were here, you were real, you were part of the dream. Beyond the stream, beyond the stream. Woo! From season one, we say amen to every guest and every friend. Beyond the stream, we'll meet again.
And we are live with Mr. Hybrid Coder. Hybrid, welcome in, my good man. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, doing well. Thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fantabulous. So, Mr. Hybrid, I just wanted to get you back up here to check in on you, see how things have been since you've been on the pod. You know, you were our very first guest for this podcast. You were the guinea pig per se with the podcast. So essentially, you're the foundation of it. So what's your thoughts on that? Seeing you know where it was back then to where it's at now.
Well, first off, congrats on, many successful podcasts. They've all been fantastic. I love watching them. And it's, personally, I've definitely gotten a few followers from the podcast in general, even on subsequent ones. So I appreciate it. Most recently, we had one who found us from the podcast. So much thanks to you, sir, for spreading the kind word. But yeah, it's been good. I've seen growth, and what's the word? Strengthened the community overall. I have quite a few repeat viewers on the daily, so I couldn't be happier about that.
And you just brought up your numbers. You know, back in October, you were at 313 followers, and now you are at 601 followers. So that is some growth right there in those few months. So that's
Yep.
pretty great to hear.
Yes, sir. I'm super excited about that. And in 2 days is my year anniversary of streaming. So averaging 50 followers a month, essentially.
Let's go.
So
Let's
not
go.
too bad. Not too bad.
And you still are you're still doing your morning Stardew streams Monday through Friday like you were back then, yes?
Yes, sir. Yep. It's been the bread and butter. That's my favorite stream, and honestly, the highest views across any that I do. And it's fantastic. I love my morning community. Everybody's so great.
So is there any new games that you've played since the collab? Because I believe you had just started Hollow Knight when we had you on the pod.
Yes, that is true. Yes, we had just started Hollow Knight. I made it through Hollow Knight. I made it to 106%. I'm not an insane, platformer, so that was a drag. I mean, it was fun, but it was definitely a grind. I think we had almost 100 hours in that game, and at 106%, I just said, all right, this is good. This is where I'm happy with ending this pain. And then we moved on to Celeste, which is a different platform that is also just kicking my ass. But it is what it is. The community likes to watch me flail and die repeatedly. So it's all
Yeah,
good. It's all good.
yeah. I enjoyed listening to some of the words that were made up watching you play Hollow Knight.
Got to get creative on your 1,000th death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you talked about branching out per se with games. Have you branched out to any other platforms, or are you still on Twitch?
Predominantly on Twitch, and I was, probably back on the podcast. I was still like dual streaming to Kick, but I found that Kick just for me was just an extra thought that I had. I would rarely get anybody across. I would have a whole bunch of bots, and it was just something extra to kind of keep up with. I'm sure other people have success on it, and maybe if you focused on it more, like you'd have better success there. But I really never got anybody from over there. So I just kind of, said, I'll just save myself some energy, just stream to Twitch. I haven't done TikTok yet because I'm pretty sure they would ban me immediately, because I am a little colorful, and they are a little bit more restrictive about the content that you can put on there. So I typically just stay on Twitch and post my clips that I've, filtered on TikTok.
So how has your ride been since the podcast? Is there anything new that's happened to you other than, the growth? Is there just anything in general?
I mean, life's been, busy, ever busy. So trying to balance, the life, work, and streaming, and try and keep people entertained without being too tired, because you're not extremely entertaining when you're completely worn out. So I've downshifted time. I think when I was doing the podcast last time, I was still probably doing 3 evenings a week at least for 2 hours, sometimes 2 hours more a night, plus the Monday through Friday hour before work. So I've cut down on the amount of hours and stayed focused on where people show up the most. And so in the mornings, I have highest repeat, viewership, and in the evenings, it's probably like a third of what the mornings are, which is rather interesting because, like I said, it's 7:30 in the morning, and for some people, it's way earlier than that. It depends on your time zone. Some people it's nighttime, and so it's interesting to have like the international community aspect of it, where some people they're eating dinner, other people are making their coffee, but we're all just kind of vibing together, and either booting up for the day or downshifting from a work day, and it's special. So the mornings for me is like that's where I'm at predominantly. And then the evening ones, it's just like if somebody wants to come out and, chill with me while I'm, beating my head against the wall in Celeste and vibe, then cool. And I've also been doing some on Sundays. But for the most part, like I've kind of settled into the routine of Monday through Friday, that hour before work is really my bread and butter as a streamer.
Yes, I definitely enjoy the morning streams. Even on my day offs, I still set a timer to get up to make sure I come in to watch you get some. What are you on? Dragon teeth hunting now in Stardew?
Yeah, dragon teeth hunting in Stardew. Yeah, we've done mastery and we're we're heading towards perfection if we can ever get there. It's amazing how much their content there is in Stardew. If somebody hasn't played Stardew and they're looking for a lot of hours to put into a game with chill vibes and a lot of complex pieces, Stardew is definitely it. I was happily surprised by that game and continue to be so.
Well, keep grinding on it. I know you'll perfection it. You'll get your 106% or whatever the percentage is on Stardew. I enjoy watching it. I know others enjoy it as well. Like you said, getting that cup of coffee in the morning and getting that Stardew vibe in, because you come up with some great phrases with your morning streams, and I enjoy it. You are an amazing streamer, amazing content creator, and
I appreciate it. So you.
I just want to say thank you so much for being the first guest and be willing to go on this journey with me, because you have been a supporter of mine since our paths has crossed. And like you said, you're coming up on a year in a couple days, but by the time this airs, it'll have been past. I've been here for most of it, and I just enjoy showing up and supporting you every day, and vice versa.
Yes, sir. I do appreciate you very much. It's always nice to have you pop in and play your walk-on blurb with your Tokyo Drift. I always know it's you. It's fantastic. And I always do appreciate your support. The feeling is definitely mutual, sir. You're quite the stream. You've been doing this for quite a bit longer than I have. And so shout out to the OG of before Twitch was extremely friendly. And the community actually, now works together a lot more than it used to. So, one day I'll be like you, sir. One day.
Oh man, I strive to be like you every day.
I appreciate you.
Well, Mr. Hybrid, that's all I have for you, sir. Is there anything you'd like to say to me, the community, the chat, anybody that may be listening or watching this?
No matter how tired you are, you can always find a community who will lift you up. So if you look in the right places and you surround yourself with the right people, the energy will be there. And if you're finding yourself in a spot where there is a lack of energy and a lack of enthusiasm, it's time to, shift up, try something new, look for people who uplift you. Because honestly, I could be completely tired, not into doing it. And as soon as I hit stream in the mornings and see the first 3 people pop in stream and immediately just start saying good morning to me, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So if you are new at streaming or you've been at it for a long time, and it's something you love to do, just keep trying stuff and you'll get there. Even if it's just something you do to enjoy yourself, just do it. It's fun. And I appreciate you, bro.
Very well said. Very well said. And people that may have not watched the pod or VOD from back then, what are your handles on all platforms? Where can they find you?
Hybrid Coder, pretty much everywhere, whether that's Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. I don't have much content on YouTube, but I have a couple videos. But yeah, TikTok, Twitch, Hybrid Coder, pretty straightforward. And if you look for that, you'll find my little caricature.
Well, Mr. Hybrid, again, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and chat with us, and stay awesome and keep grinding. I know the future is going to be bright for you with this content creating and streaming, and I look forward to supporting you along the journey.
Much appreciated, sir. You have a great night, and thanks to you and to all of the viewers of the podcast. Be sure to tune in to be on the stream whenever it's available.
Yes, indeed. And also, you guys that don't know, Hybrid does the voiceover trailers on TikTok for our guests. So yes, definitely be sure to go check him out.
It's always a pleasure, sir.
And Hybrid, you have yourself a great night, sir.
You as well. Thank you.
And now we are live and in color with our one and only screen queen of our community, Miss Cyber Dumpling. Hello, Miss Dumpling. Welcome in.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello, hello. So serious, even like she was back in October when we had her on the podcast. She was so serious and nervous.
I get nervous.
We were just talking and you were all
I
giddy.
know,
What
I'm nervous
happened?
now because I'm being questioned.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, Miss Dumpling, October was when we had you on this podcast. You were our second guest. So tell us, what has the ride been like since we've talked to you last?
Insane. It has very much humbled me in a way that I did not expect any growth or anything to hit as far as it did. I basically went back in October. I think I actually just moved in this apartment too, and I was very nervous, and then after that I just got used to just streaming, having fun, and I didn't expect all the support and the love uh just in general, even after a year of streaming.
Yeah, and we had you at 333 followers in October. And now you are at 1.1k followers. Talk about growth. Take us on a little ride on that. What is that like with a growth like that in these few
I
months?
basically, I think if I remember correctly, since October, I think it really started hitting off closer to November, December, and every month I was hitting 100 every, even like towards the beginning of the year, I was hitting 100 every 2 weeks. And I actually had to calm down because I was like, I did my 100 followers stream all the time. Like, oh, if I got another 100 followers, I'll play a game that's other than horror. And let's just say I had like weeks back to back to back where I was not playing horror because of it. I was like, oh my God, you guys. And then people would be like, oh, follow her. And I'm just like, stop it. Stop it. I'm good. But no, I was not expecting it. I've emotionally have cried. I've been happy. I've been, you know, it's just been insane, and I did not expect so much love. And it's because I feel like I started learning a little bit more of Twitch and learning a little bit more of like being in Discords, and I've networked and everything, and I think that that has helped a lot. I also was starting to be a little bit more consistent, to the point that like, oh, you know, this has been working, this hasn't been working, and it has been amazing. Like before, I wasn't really posting on TikTok, on YouTube, or anything, and then I consistently post as much as possible, at least once a day, mainly on TikTok.
So has there been any with your 100 games that you don't do with horror? Has there been any games that have been fun for you? Because I know you've been on a Hollow Knight kick because that was I think what 700, 800
600.
follower,
It was
600.
my 600. Yeah. I've been loving Hollow Knight. I'm only so I actually found out I'm 52% in Hollow Knight, and I've played it for 35 hours. But I have enjoyed it. I actually that's been the only one I feel like I have really been playing. I mean, that one, and I believe Helldivers and Arc Raiders. So those are the other ones I played that are non-horror that I continue to play. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, basically it was my 600 one, which was Hollow Knight, and then I think it was my, yeah, 700, 800, and 900. Each one of those I've continued to play because 700 was Stardew Valley, and I still play Stardew. 800 was Arc Raiders, and I still play Arc Raiders here and there, and then 900 was Helldivers, and I've always played Helldivers. I've played it off stream. It's just it was not a game that I played on stream because it's not horror. But I still enjoy it, even though my aim is shit.
So what's the goal for the 1K stream?
Oh,
Any hints
I
there?
I actually have no idea. I don't I literally have everything else planned. I have a giveaway that I'm doing. Everyone knows about that. I have other things that I'm not telling as of now, but I have giveaways is a big one right now that I am going to be doing because this is like a thank you to my followers, because without them I would not be here. I would not have gotten this far. And so I am going to be doing a giveaway, and the game, that's going to be the hard part. I'm going to see if maybe I'll either go back to a rage game and see if people want me to do that, because that's when I first started. I was doing every 50 followers and I was doing a rage game every time. But then I changed it to every 100 followers and it was a rage game, but then we switched it to where it was a game that was other than that. Knight is going to hear this. Might think about putting Warzone on there.
Oh boy.
I've always told her no, I would never play Warzone.
It's about to go down. We're gonna hear her holler from across the ocean saying, "What? It's about time."
I'll think about it, but I think, I need to figure it out because with the giveaways and stuff, it is going to be hard for me to focus on the game. So it's got to be something, like for my 500, I did community games with a lot of people. But when doing a giveaway, I feel like a lot of people are just going to be waiting on me while I'm like, oh, we got to stop so I can do a giveaway. I kind of want to do this more like solo so that I can be able to stop the game and do it. I mean, if I end up doing a game where people join, that works too, as long as they're okay with me stopping to do my giveaway.
Do a 2-part stream. 1 part for the giveaway, 1 part for the community.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long one then. We're not doing more than 12 hours again.
Come on now, dude, step it up. You in the 1K business now. Time for 24s. Let's go.
No, I've never stayed up 24 hours in general.
I felt that.
My whole life.
It's been a long time since I have.
I have never. I've tried. I've never stayed up 24 hours.
So, have you branched out to any other platforms other than Twitch, or are you still just mainly on Twitch?
For streaming, mainly on Twitch. I still am. I used to do YouTube more long form videos and stuff with editing those, and I'm trying to get back into it, but it's hard being my own editor and try and find time to work on my streams, which I'm always upgrading my stream. There's always something new I'm going to do. And then also like posting stuff on other platforms. But other than that, streaming's only on Twitch.
Gotcha. Is there any comments that you'd like to reach out to let your community know, for me to know, or just anybody in general that may not have watched or listened to your podcast? Just anything in general you'd like to say?
If it's about people who are new to streaming, I will say that the communities that I've been in, the communities I've met, and everything has really been amazing, and this is why I keep going. I don't think I would ever gotten this far, and I'm even part of a team that's super amazing, and I feel like everyone who is in the community helps lift each other up, and that is amazing, and that's literally what's the most important thing, is that community is where they help you grow. The community is there for you, and it's not just that, you're there for the community as well. It's kind of like having an amazing group of people just helping each other. No gatekeeping. We love to just be like, oh, this is a great idea, use it. Like it's just, all that kind of stuff. And one big thing that I've learned is do not be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The other thing too is support. I burned myself out because I always thought I had to be in streams. I've learned from a lot of people actually that support doesn't just have to be that you have to be in every single stream of every single day. It is just sharing their poster, sharing their times, their streams, sharing, being like, oh, they're live, go check them out. Like supporting in Discord, just saying hi in a Discord server, being like, hey, I'm here. I'm still like supporting, I'm trying my best kind of thing. But also know that you're human and that you do need breaks and you need to have unplugged days. You need to have self-care days. And just focus on that. Focus on your mental health. That is the most important thing.
Very, very well said, Cyber. Beautifully said. I could not have said it any better myself. Well, Cyber, that's all I have question-wise for you, madam. Where could people find you on Twitch or YouTube? What is your handle on those platforms?
It's all the same thing. It is Cyber Dumpling with no G at the end.
And
I'm a cyberpunk dumpling. The G was taken. Someone else had that G, and I was like, you know what? It's cuter this way.
That's right. Well, Miss Dumpling, thank you so much for taking the time to sit back down with us, and thank you so much for being our second guest on this podcast and being a part of it in general. Stay awesome. You are incredible. We love you so much. You are, like I've say many times, you are our community scream queen, and no one can replace you with that. So you keep rocking, you keep grinding, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you, my friend.
I'm excited.
All
Thank you.
right, toodles.
Doodles.
Hello, Miss Alex Fire. How are we doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello.
Thank
How
you
are
for
you?
thank you for taking the time to sit down with me again.
Thank you for having me.
So this is just a little recap of seeing how you've been since you've been on the pod, because you were on the pod back in November, I believe it was.
Gosh, has
And
it been that long?
yes, it has been that long. So yeah, just wanted to check in with you, see how everything's been going.
Things have been going wonderfully. It's
Yeah.
been, yeah, like it's been crazy. Like, gosh, it feels like it hasn't been that long, but it also, gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we've sat down, but also it feels like it's flown by, right?
Yes, yes, it has indeed. And looking at your numbers, your growth seems like it has gotten pretty substantial since we last sat down. 717 followers, and now you're over 1,000 followers. That's
Isn't that wild?
crazy.
Yeah.
So how's the ride been? Anything new? Any new games that you've played? Any collaborations you've done? Just give us a little insight. What's it been like in the world of Miss Alex Fire?
We've been mainly doing horror games because that's kind of what, um, mainly what I've been playing. I love the panic of the horror. I'm terrible at games, but I like it. um, no, we've just been mainly doing some horror games. I've done some collabs. Been doing like a few collabs. Um, I still collab with Raven and Duke, and been branching out a little bit too, which has been nice. But yeah, I've been sticking a lot with the horror. I did branch out a little bit with some hack and slash games like Devil May Cry, and that's been fun. Um, I did try Dead Space back in January, and that was a completely um, brand new for me. And it was a lot of fun. I did try Resident Evil for the first time. I have never been a survival um, horror at all, and I've really enjoyed that. And so now I'm on the third Resident Evil for me, not the third game, but third game, but not Resident Evil 3. But yeah, so now I'm on 8. I did them all out of order, and I've been told I'm crazy for doing them out of order, but yeah. So I did 6 first, then 7, now I'm on 8. So I got to go back and do the beginning, but yeah, I've really enjoying the Resident Evil games, and that's never thought I would ever do survival horror.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have yet to play a Resident Evil game, and I was actually just told in my last episode that I should try it and start out with 9 and just play them out of order and just go with the flow, especially like if I'm not more on the story based of it, just the action of it. He said the newest one is the most like cinematic one per se, and he said that one would definitely hook you into the series.
As somebody that did go out of order, I definitely recommend it.
So you're on the Daddy Leon trap train now.
I do have some thirst traps in my stream, so.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So have you branched out to any other platforms as far as streaming, or are you just still solely on Twitch?
I'm just on Twitch. I always said I would try to go back to YouTube because I did do YouTube. I just never made it back. I really love the community on Twitch. Everybody's so welcoming and friendly, and I did not have that experience on YouTube. I had a lot of rude people on YouTube, and I just don't really have the heart to go back to YouTube right now. So I just love Twitch. Everybody's just great here.
Well, that's a plus. That's a plus.
Yeah.
So, what's some new milestones for you since the last time that we talked? Because I know you said 750 was your next milestone, and you obviously have crushed that. So what's some new milestones for you?
Um, New milestone would be I would love to hit 1,500 followers. Um, and then I guess my I would love my viewership to be, well, I wanted my viewership to be 20 average, but I did get that. And then so I'm probably looking at a maybe a 30 average. That would be great.
There you go. I know you can do it. I have nothing but faith in you because you're a phenomenal streamer, and I enjoy watching you every time I come into one of your chats. You are so humble and very interactive with your chat, and make everybody feel welcome. So I know you will get that before too long. I'll give you till I'll give you till September. September will be when I see all those goals crushed of yours.
Thanks. But honestly, I just want to build the community more, introducing people to everybody because I love introducing friends to other friends. I mean, that's just what the community's about.
Exactly, and that, like you said, that's what we're here for. Is just we're all small streamers, just trying to. Oh, that words are hard. I promise. We're all just trying to hit that milestone and just grow and
Yeah.
just connect with everybody. And your community is definitely one to do that with because, like you said, you enjoy introducing people to everybody, and that's one of the many things that just makes you who you are and such an amazing streamer.
Oh, thank you.
But that's pretty much it, Miss Alex. I just, like I said, just wanted to check in with you, see how everything was going, what's new with you, and I just want to thank you again for being a part of this and doing this back in November. I know it seems like it was so long ago, but really it was only a couple months ago.
I know it did go really fast.
It really did. It really did. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Anything you'd like to add to it, to the community, or to, people that may be listening? Any special messages?
I just appreciate each and every single one of you and love you all. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You all are wonderful.
All right. And where can everybody find you at, Miss Alex, if they may have not heard or listened to your episode? What are your social links?
I'm on Twitch, obviously. I do have YouTube, but they're just all just at Alex Fire. And then I'm on TikTok.
All right, y'all heard it. Be sure to go check out her links. Y'all will not be disappointed, I promise you all. And Miss Alex, thank you again so much for taking the time again from your busy day to sit down with me. You're incredible.
Thank you, Bullet.
I'm so glad to have met you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you.
I'm so thankful for you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And now we are sitting down with the one and only Marshmallow himself. Not just a marshmallow, but Papa Marshmallow. Hello, Papa Marshmallow. How are you doing?
Hi.
Welcome,
I'm
in.
doing all right, man.
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us again. I feel like we haven't really talked much since you were on the podcast back in December. It's crazy, 4 months. But it has been. I've missed you, man.
Well, it's nice to be missed, man. It's nice to be missed. But yeah, it's mostly because I'm not streaming anymore for the moment. I'm taking a prolonged break. Some things came up in my life, and I am trying to deal with that right now, and it's adding a little bit of unnecessary stress and stuff like that. So I think it's just kind of like best to focus on that. With streaming, although as hard as it is to put it on the side, I'm putting it on the back burner for the moment until I can get squared up everything that I have going on in my life, and then hopefully, I'm hoping that by the end of the year I'm gonna be back. Until then, my plans are to maybe release every now and then a video on TikTok and stuff like that to kind of still keep some traction. But yeah, it's been since January that I haven't really streamed anymore. And even in January, it was kind of like spotty a little bit and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a minute, man. I miss you as well.
Well,
Missed everybody.
yeah, real life definitely takes precedence over that, and
Yeah.
you're doing the right thing. You know, trying to get everything squared away, real life first, and we will always be here waiting for you, my friend. Like I said, you have built a phenomenal community. You were
Thank you, man.
at 375 followers when you were on the pod back in December, and you're at 473 followers. So you have definitely built an incredible community, and I know everybody is going to be waiting for that notification saying Papa Marshmallow went live, and we will definitely be there to rally behind you and support you.
Yeah. I miss everyone, man. I really miss everyone, and it took me a long time to kind of like step away from it and stuff because I just kind of felt bad to. I think like every streamer kind of deals with the same thing where they need a break and they want to take a break, but they have this feeling of like disappointing people and stuff. So it kind of took like a mental like forcing myself mentally to kind of like go through with it and stuff, you know. So yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm lucky that everybody kind of like understood and um, they they were respectful about it and stuff, and you know they said kind of the same thing like what you said and stuff, and I'm very appreciative of that. And it's not gonna be the last time you see of me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, it better not be, or I'm getting on a plane and coming to Romania. No, Romania. Yeah,
Germany.
Germany. Yeah, I'll get on a plane. I know some people.
Okay, then it is the last time you will see of me. Just so I can see Bullet.
See, he just wants to see me in real life. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
Well, have you been playing like games or anything offline? Still kind of doing that, or just altogether
Oh yeah,
breaks?
games are, you know, an exceptional method of like detaching from reality and kind of like going to your own world. So obviously, all the time I have, I'm spending it in games and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Have
Um,
you played any new games recently?
well, ever since the podcast, I did play my voice Zoo, and that was actually my last stream where I let the chat, you know, like send me voices on Discord, and then I would like put them to be the voices of the animals in the zoo, and was absolutely fucking hilarious. It was like a really great stream. I really enjoyed myself. I had fun. Everybody had fun as well. But since then, I started to play a lot of Arc Raiders, and more recently, my current obsession is Bellwright. I'm a bit late to these two games, but hey, I'm still enjoying the freak out of them.
Well, you're ahead of
So
me on that
that's
because
pretty
I've
much it.
never played either one of them. So
Mm.
I guess I'm really late to the party.
Hey man, better late than never show up, you know?
That's right. And yes, I enjoyed the zoo animal game because I voiced a couple of animals in there, and you put them together in the corner because they were just so
Yeah.
irate.
They were going so well with each other. Like there was no way I couldn't do that. Like they were all. It was the horny corner.
Yes, it was a fun time indeed.
It was great.
It was indeed. So, Mr. Papa, I don't really have anything else for you question wise, since you are taking the break and everything from streaming. So, is there any comments that you'd like to make to me or to the community or just anybody that hasn't watched or listened to your podcast?
Oh, go watch all Bullets podcasts. They're fucking great. Oh, I wasn't supposed to swear.
You're fine, brother. You're
Sorry.
fine.
They are great, man. Just go and watch his podcast and stuff like that. If you don't want to watch mine, don't watch mine. That's perfectly fine. But you should watch definitely the other ones. And as for my community, I appreciate you all and thank you for always showing up. And I'm sorry that I have to go through this break and stuff. But I do promise that I will be back. Hopefully by the end of this year, if not next year for sure. I miss you all, and I hope I'm gonna see you back soon. Until then, my DMs are always open. If you want to check up on me, just shoot me a message. Thank you. I appreciate you all. That's pretty much it.
I'm very happy that you were able to take the time with us, Mr. Marshmallow. And like he said, guys, be sure to go check his episode out. It was a fun time for sure. And I look forward to seeing that live notification again, friend, because like I said, we do miss you, but you got to take care of yourself. So we will always be here to support you, and you're very active in your Discord, so you're still keeping tabs on us and checking us out.
Yeah.
So, but that's all I have for you, Mr. Marshmallow. Thank you again for sitting down with us, friend. Take care of yourself. We love you.
For having me.
We love you,
I
brother.
love you too. See you, man.
All right,
I
bye.
appreciate you.
Doodles.
Bye bye. Doodles.
And we are live with Miss Wildflower Gaming. Hello, Wildflower, and thank you
Hi.
for taking the time to sit back down with us.
Thank you for having me back. I never
Well-
thought I'd be asked to come back. Just kidding.
Well, well, Miss Wildflower, since you didn't think you would be back, tell us about your journey since you have been gone.
Things have been really good. I mean, my growth has been pretty like steady and consistent, I would say. We definitely have gone up. I don't remember, you didn't tell me the number I started at with the podcast.
So,
What was I
when
at?
you were on the podcast, you were at 545 followers, and you are currently at
Oh, yeah.
808 followers.
Yeah, some things have happened. Some we've done some we've done some things, it seems.
We've done some
That's
things.
crazy. That's crazy. Not everyone gets the chance to be able to like pull stats like that. Like that's fun.
Well, I
Things have been
mean,
growing. Things have been good.
you started the year off. You were our first podcast for 2026. And when I say
Yes.
on the new year, you were January 1st.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what has your ride been like? What's some new things? Have you tried some new games? Have you had any collabs? Like, tell us a little bit about it.
So I've definitely done a lot of new games. I'm getting like into Warhammer, and we're kind of like dabbling a little bit in the Warhammer realm, which has been really fun. Arc Raiders has pretty much stayed consistent. The scary games has pretty much stayed consistent. Oh, Resident Evil. I went through a big Resident Evil, a whole Resident Evil playthrough. I did 4 different games, way out of order. Don't ask me the order because everybody yells at me. But that was really fun, and that's totally out of my comfort zone. I never thought I would play Resident Evil ever. So that was probably like the most fun thing I've done since January. I didn't think I'd ever play it, and I got through 4 games. So
Even with
But,
chat trolling you, huh?
yeah, even then,
So
even
the
with
real
all my wasted healths and wasted bullets.
the real question is, are you a Daddy Leon simp now?
Oh yeah, 100%. But also, I don't even know if I can say that. There's someone else in Resident Evil 9. He's got my heart too. He shouldn't, but he does. So
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
he should not have it, but he does.
So have you branched out to any other platforms, or are you still just on Twitch?
I'm still just on Twitch. So I use TikTok still to like promote and to post my clips, but even I feel like even like on the last podcast that I was kind of like petering off, like going live on TikTok. I need to get back to it at some point. I really should just turn on a live and just see what happens, but I've just been like pouring my heart into Twitch. I still need to get I believe we talked about this last time that I needed to get my YouTube up and running, and I did not. I didn't do that either. Now I'm reminded. I'll get it done. We'll do it. It's fine.
I did not say nothing. I'm just sitting here rocking in my chair, or twisting in my
It's
chair.
A
Well-
call out's a call out. Okay, I need to get it done.
I didn't. You called yourself out. I'm just sitting
know I
here
did.
twisting in my chair.
That's totally fine.
Those are the bad reminders, are the reminders that you got to remind yourself. Like your friends
Yeah,
don't
I
even have
mean-
to call you out on it. It's like, oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I was
they just
wrong.
like say
I was
something. I'm
wrong.
like,
Okay.
oh crap. Yeah.
I did
yeah.
say that, didn't I?
did. Yeah, I think I did say that I was gonna do that, and I have. It's fine. No big deal. There's still time.
There's still
Plenty
time.
of time.
There's still time.
So much time.
Well, I will say, out of all the guests that we've had thus far, you are still holding the #1 spot for most downloaded episodes and most viewed
That's
episodes. You're actually
That's
tied. You are actually tied. Somebody has came and is trying to
Who tied?
dethrone you.
Who tied?
Who died?
No, who
Wow.
tied? Who tied me? No, who tied? Who tied
Miss
with me?
Miss Alex Fire has tied with you.
Oh, you know what? She's like amazing. I don't. She can have it. She can. I'm shocked that I had it and she didn't. To be honest, like that makes so much sense. Like so much sense.
But y'all are
I
both
love her,
great. Y'all
so-
are both
yeah.
amazing streamers and content
Yeah.
creators.
Anytime I can catch her streams, they're so entertaining. So
They are.
that's
They are indeed.
yeah. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, we spoke with her earlier, and she too is also on the Daddy Leon train as well. So
Oh, who's not?
this-
Especially
this guy.
RE9 Leon. Like who's? Oh,
this guy, I've never played Resident Evil, so can't say anything.
well, maybe that's the problem. Let's fix it, Bullet.
look, we started a lot of riots
fix
in
it.
your episode. Okay, I don't want to start any
Oh,
more
we did.
riots. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
we
we.
did.
we- I
We
think
did
it
do
was
that.
because of Red Dead Redemption. I think it was, or Assassin's Creed. It was something. We started a riot because I had not played a game, and you and chat just let me have it.
Oh, it probably was Red Dead. Have you still not played Red Dead?
I have not, and Mooney called me out on it too, and we started a riot in her episode as well.
Oh, you need to fix it. I don't know what else to say other than just go play the dang game, Bullet.
I
Just
have
go
the
play it.
game. It's packed up upstairs in a box. It's on
What?
console. It's not for PC.
Well, you can just get it on PC too.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll look at it. We'll look at it.
You need to.
We
You
will see.
need to.
We will see.
It's literally like that game's amazing. Amazing.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you, Miss Wildflower. Is there any comments or concern? Well, comments or concerns. Is there any
oh, I
comments?
have a list of concerns. I'm just kidding.
Is there anything you'd like to add to me, to the chat, to the community, just anybody in general?
Just thank you. Like looking back, especially for like year to date, the podcast was probably like the funnest thing I've done. Like the funnest thing I've done. And I keep telling anyone, like, if they get lucky enough to be like, you know, DM'd, hey, come join the podcast. I'm like, do it. Like, jump on it. Like, go. Don't even be, which is hypocritical of me. Don't be nervous. Just go do it and have fun. So, thank you so much because it truly has been a blast. And I appreciate the people that I've met through your podcast and the community growth that's happened that way. And yeah, keep going. Keep doing it, Bullet. You're killing it. Keep doing it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Well,
Just
thank
do it.
Thank you for those kind words, and thank you
welcome.
again for being on the podcast. You know, you didn't
You're
have to say yes. You could have said no. Go find somebody
Well,
else.
thank
and-
you for asking me. That's the honor here.
Oh, here we go. I'm
That's the
nothing
honor.
special. I promise. I'm
That's the
nothing special.
Okay, we'll get into that after.
Oh, see,
We
she
can
don't.
touch base
She
on
don't want
that
witnesses. That's all that is.
after.
She don't want no witnesses on
Yeah,
that. one.
This isn't me telling you how dumb that was.
And what are your handles on the platforms for any like socials that you may have? Where can somebody find you that may have not heard or listened to the podcast? Where could they find you?
So Twitch and TikTok, it's both Wildflower Gaming TTV. One day I'll get the TTV off the end, but for now, that's what it is.
Well, Miss Wildflower, thank you again so much for your time,
You're
for sitting
welcome.
back down with us, and
You're welcome.
stay awesome. I am enjoying being on this ride with you and seeing the community that
Yeah.
you are building. You have built and continue building every time you go live. It is
love that.
fun trolling you in chat and jump scaring you, especially when you are in tense moments, and just
Oh
seeing your
my gosh,
reaction because
So many of them.
it's well, you put yourself in that predicament. We can tell when you're
I
tense.
know.
You have
I
a
know,
redeem saying
I
relax those
know,
shoulders.
I know what I've done. I know. They just get hyped so high up.
Yes, so it's easy
I'm like,
to
"Ugh."
So yes, you guys, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to go check her out. When we see her when she is
Yes.
tensed, it'll just be the
Watch to
easiest
see.
jump scare that you can get. I promise.
I can't, like, I need to just put weights so they don't do that anymore.
And then you'll
Something
throw.
just to tie them down.
Then you'll just throw them off and put a hole in your wall. Then what are you gonna do?
You're right. You're right. That's a horrible idea. Actually, I'm glad we workshopped that. That's a horrible idea.
See, there we go. But yes, Miss Wildflower, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Stay incredible. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for you, and I'm just glad to
you.
be a part of the ride.
Back at you.
And
It's so fun.
we will see what the future holds for you, friend.
Yay!
Alrighty, bye bye.
Oh my gosh. Oh, goodbye.
And now we have the one and only Mr. Hanway. Han, hello, good sir. Welcome in. How you doing?
Howdy, howdy. I'm making it, man. How about yourself?
You know, I'm here. Just living the dream, trying to be like you every day. Being all awesome
I
and
mean,
tall and gorgeous.
it's a tough thing to accomplish, buddy.
Hey, you know what? I wake up, I look in the mirror every day. Thank God that I'm here. And then I say, you know what? I got to be like Han. Let's be like Han today.
Oh man, I strive to be the image that you think that I am. You know?
Oh, come on now. Can't be like that. Can't be like that. So, Han, it has been a little while since we've had you on the pod. I believe it was April. I'm pulling your thing up now. But yes, I believe it was April.
Mm,
No, sorry, lie.
No,
January.
that's-
It was
Yeah.
January. You were the second one of the year. So what's new? Any new games? Any collabs? Anything? Tell us what has gone on with the Han way with the streaming world.
Well, I have taken a little hiatus from streaming for a little while just because a lot of life things happened and kind of had to take care of all that first. But I'm kind of starting to dabble back into gaming and stuff. I'm having a little bit more time, and I've actually just like I don't know 2 or 3 days ago started playing Subnautica 2. So I'm enjoying that a little bit.
Yeah, I saw every time the past few times I've been on the computer, I've seen Discord pulls up and it says that you've been on Subnautica. So I was going to ask, how was it? I know that game's kind of taking storm, so you enjoying it?
Oh yeah, I'm probably not playing it as much as is on there. I probably just have it like pulled up on the home screen and then I'm off doing something else. But I've probably got like legit probably like 5 or 6 hours into it. I'm enjoying it so far, man. It's a lot of fun, kind of chill.
I
At the
thought
moment. I don't know if it's going to stay that way.
I thought we've had this conversation about you pulling stuff up on the computer and then just walking away. Like that time I raided you when you thought you were offline for like 30 minutes and you were just so confused. You were like, what? What? A raid? What? Well, thanks,
Yeah.
Bullet. I thought I ended stream like 30 minutes ago, but hey, welcome in,
Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, I strive to be the person that you think I am.
I mean, that was a great moment. I gotta say, that's probably one of the highlights so far
Yeah.
of the year was just rating you completely off guard. Because when I raid somebody, I pull them up on my screen and just make sure like they're not about to get off or something like that. And I noticed like you were just sitting there like in your chair, not even talking, just playing on your phone. And I was just like, what is he like? Is he waiting for something to download or what? And then he just, I thought I ended stream 30 minutes ago. Nope. Hey, here we are.
Whoops. Yeah.
That was a great time.
Yep.
Well, Han, we had you at 334 followers back in January on the pod, and we are just shy of 400 at 397. So when you come back hitting the stream game hard, what's some new things you gonna bring to the table to bring in the new viewers and followers?
I don't know yet. I have gotten like, some those Bean Boozled and all that kind of stuff. Might do some challenges and things like that, which I haven't done in the past yet. But I'm not going to say more of the same because it's going to be a little different for sure. I think I'm going to do more, solo games probably, other than just playing with other people and everything, unless I'm playing something with you, of course, or
Oh,
something like that.
making me blush over here.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I have been waiting for that follow-up Faz collab that you said we were going to do, but I guess you just got scared so much on that first go around.
oh, it was so scary, man. Well, scary.
Super scary. So when you come back, are you going to just stay on Twitch? Or are you going to branch out to like TikTok or YouTube or?
I actually am contemplating trying to branch out a little bit just to see. I already have like the YouTube set up and everything. I just haven't actually streamed on there, and TikTok's, you gotta like jump through hoops at first to get started. But yeah, I'm contemplating doing TikTok, but I'll probably at least do YouTube.
Gotcha. Well, Han, that's all the questions I have for you, buddy. Is there anything you got for me or for your community or just anybody that may or may not have watched or listened to your episode?
Man, when I do come back, man, just I hope everybody, just kind of tries to find their way back to me. That was a real big supporter of mine, and I'm gonna try and do better from now on, I guess. Not let life get in the way. I don't know. I mean, life's gonna happen. That's just part of it. But yeah.
Well, I can tell you one person that'll be there. That'll be this guy right here. Big supporter,
Aw.
big supporter.
So
'Cause
sweet.
I'm not sure, but I don't want to say I was like one of your first followers, but I know I was in the double digits for sure. So
Yeah, you were early on, so yeah, you were probably one of my first legit followers. You know what I mean? Other than
Yeah,
people trying to
boy.
like sell me something or whatever.
I mean, I'm still waiting for you to take me up on my on the emotes and digital designs. Okay.
Yeah, well,
So-
I gotta wait till my cash is right and everything. You know what I'm saying? No, it's fine.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So where can people reach you? What are your handles on all the platforms?
Everything is the Hanway, just same as you see on the screen right now. So it's just, yeah. I just got lucky and got the the number one of everything.
There
So
you go.
yeah,
Makes it easy, right?
yes sir.
No imposters here, just the Han way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Han, like I said, that's all I have for you, buddy. I appreciate you taking the time to sit back down with me because I know, like you said earlier, we just keep missing each other. We set something up and then something comes up and we just end up falling through. But I'm glad we were able to finally sit back down and have a good talk. And,
Yes sir.
looking forward to seeing the Han way going live again. And I'll definitely be in there to check you out and support you like I've been doing, brother.
Man, I appreciate it, dude.
Of course. And you all, if y'all haven't listened to his episode, go check it out. It was a great one for sure. And overall, great streamer, great supporter as well. And Han,
Oh.
thank you again, buddy. And I look forward to seeing you in the future.
Yes sir.
All right. We'll talk to y'all later. We now are sitting down again with GDD Goon. Well, I'm sorry, GDD Goof. Now, what happened, my man?
Well, Twitch didn't like the name, which is crazy because they allowed the name in the first place. And yeah, a year later, they were like, nope, that's inappropriate. And it's not even when I came up with the name. I've had that name for probably 8 years in gaming total. So yeah, Twitch just decided now was my time.
Man.
So yeah,
well,
Goof it is. I changed one letter.
yeah, it's weird now because my walk on onto your channel is goon. Now it feels weird saying goof.
Goof.
So Goon, how's
Yeah, it
it
is
been?
strange.
How have you been since you have been on the pod, my man? It's been a couple months. So tell us what your journey's been like. You done anything new? Played any new games lately?
Yeah, yep. So I've been dabbling back into like story and like sort of horror games, I guess. But a lot of collabs since then. I don't know if I had known JD at the time, but yeah, JD's probably one of my closest collaborators, like closest friends on here. No offense to any other of my friends, but like we'll be having Discord conversations even after stream and stuff, and just getting closer with new people is awesome. And I'd say when I'm not collaborating, just ran through a majority of the Resident Evil series. Fantastic games, by the way. Like the stories in those are so insanely well done. So I'm diving back into more story driven games. Hopefully in the near future, probably try out stuff like Uncharted, Last of Us, stuff like that. So
Okay, yeah, that seems pretty cool because I've enjoyed watching your Resident Evil, and that seems to be the going rate. Like you're probably the third person that's been on here so far that has dove into the Resident Evil series. So I guess
yeah,
that y'all are giving me a sign that I need to try it out.
yeah, try them out. It's weird too. You can start them at different times. Like I did 7 and 8, and then went to 2, 3, and 4, and then went up to 9. So it's crazy how the order and the flow of the game just like still tells the same story but in a different way. It's cool.
Yeah, that was gonna be my
But yeah,
next. That would have been my next question: is which one do you recommend me starting first? Because I've gotten different
Biohazard.
answers. I was gonna say I've gotten different answers for each one each time I've asked.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of start anywhere. I mean, I'm not playing 0 or 1. Those look like eyesores to me, and I get motion sick too fast. But I would say if you want like a good story right off rip, 7 is really good. Or 2, you could do 2. They're
7
kind
or
of
2.
played
All right.
different.
I'm gonna write
Yep.
that down real quick. 7 or 2. All right. 7 or 2 by Goof. All right. Cool deal. So I saw that you posted on your TikTok earlier, which I'm sure the numbers will be grown by the time this airs. But I saw that you just reached 1,000 followers on TikTok. Is that correct? Yes.
Yep.
Big congrats, big congrats. And I
Thank
have your
you.
numbers pulled up right here. So when you were on the pod back in February, you were at 615 followers on Twitch, and now you're at 738, closing in on that 750.
Yep.
Let's go. Any
Yep.
any
That's about
goals or
right.
anything?
Nope, just kind of doing it as it goes, trying to find like what captures new viewers, I guess, and like I don't know, just my style of gameplay. I can switch to story or multiplayer or shooter stuff like that. So you kind of gamble with that retention rate of people coming in and watching you again, but it's also a good way to find new people that play new games too. So and I've just recently been streaming on TikTok as well. That is so slept on for streaming. Like, I think 33 followers in my first day of Resident Evil 9, which was crazy to me. It was just everybody's like, "Is this your first playthrough?" I'm like, "Yeah." So everybody
I,
just kind of stuck around, dropped follows. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Was have you branched out to any other platforms? Which I know you said you're fairly new to the TikTok, and I made sure to drop in and give you those likes because I know it's kind of like a algorithm, correct? Where the more likes you have on your live on TikTok, the more it's viewed per se.
Yeah, so I was still learning it like mid TikTok stream. But everybody that was kind of popping in there, they were like, yeah, so if you hit the likes and stuff, it pushes it out to more and more people. Same with sharing and everything and commenting. So it's essentially like a live TikTok post almost.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I made sure to go in there and give my little likey likes and help you out because I'm a big supporter for you, and I've been glad
Appreciate
to be
you.
a part of this journey with you. Because have you hit your year yet? Because I know you were close to it on the pod.
Yeah, yep. So I think my year was in, what is it, January? I think it was in March.
Okay.
So last month, I guess. And then I think I streamed a day later than my actual affiliate stream because I wanted to go support Gypsy while she was streaming. So, because she was also at her 1 year affiliate thing. So I was like, you know what, I'll move it to the next day, and it was a Friday, so it all worked out. It was fun. But
'Cause you're,
yep,
you're
so
you're just a big supporter, and you're a
yeah,
big
every once in a
lovable.
while.
You're a lovable supporter and streamer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
um,
another thing is like trying to balance that out is it's so hard because I want to be in everybody's stream, but at the same time, like if you look at like let's say like Dumplin, she's always trying to support everybody, but like I told her for the longest time, I'm like, don't get burnt out though. Like if people don't show appreciation for you being there when you can, they're not the right people to be hanging out with or interacting with. So it's just kind of like show up when you can and do what you got to do to show some love and support, but don't burn out.
oh yeah, for sure.
Treat it
for
like a
sure.
second job.
Yes, very, very, very well spoken on that one. Because IRL definitely comes first, especially balancing, a job or career, and if you got a family,
Yep.
you got family, you gotta, balance in there. So definitely, if you just anybody that shows up, and I always say lurkers. I love a lurker. Like even if you just come in to say,
Oh yeah.
hey, I'm here, but I'm lurking or I'm doing. Hey, you took that time to say, hey, I'm here. It's greatly appreciated.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know anybody that would get mad at that, but it does get a little daunting if your chat is like dead, but you have like 10 viewers. It's like, okay, like guess I could start asking questions of like how everybody's been or what's
Oh yeah,
new, but it's
just
kind of
something
like
to
the how's the weather sort of thing.
yeah, just
You're
just
like,
something to
does he
spark a
really care?
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Well, Mister Goof, because I can't call you Goon anymore.
I'd
That's
prefer if you did. Everybody's been calling me Goof, and it takes me a second. I'm like, oh yeah, it's my name now.
oh yeah, that's me, right? That's all
Keep
I had for
forgetting.
you, question wise. Is there anything you'd like to add? Anything you'd like to say to the community, to me, just in general, for people that may have not listened or watched your podcast?
Keep pushing forward, find new people to collab with, play new games, branch out from your typical everyday game experience, and yeah, just keep rocking.
Yes,
That's all I
there
gotta
we
say.
go. And where can people find you on your handles for socials?
GGDX Goof on TikTok and Twitch, and also YouTube. Trying to get a little better with YouTube posting too, because I know there's growth there as well. Not as great, but there's growth there. So I feel like that's a little more long form content than anything. But yep, GGD Goof on all platforms that I mentioned.
There you go. And you guys, if y'all haven't checked him out, be sure to go check him out. He just dropped his socials and all his links. Be sure to go listen to his podcast, watch the episode. And GGD Goof, thank you so much again for sitting down with us and taking time out of your day. You're an incredible streamer, and I look forward to seeing what the future has for you, my guy.
Of course, I appreciate you.
All
Thank
right,
you, Mr.
Toodles.
Bullet. Toodles.
And now we have the lovely I is a baby doll, not I's baby doll because I got corrected on that. But I is baby doll.
Yep.
Welcome back, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you for sitting down with us.
I'm doing fantastic.
How has it been since your journey on the podcast?
It has been amazing. I've gotten a good chunk of new people who've been popping in and out. It's been so cool. The podcast was just so much fun.
Yeah, we had you back in February, and it's
Yeah.
by the time this airs, it'll be May, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
Just a couple of months. Just it's been fun.
Yeah.
And we
I haven't even
had
checked my follower amount, but it's skyrocketed.
yeah, we had you at 600. You had just hit your 600 because I remember announcing it on the pod because you didn't know you hit it
Yeah.
yet. and we're at 658 as of right now. So what was
let's
your
go.
tell the folks that may have missed it, what was your big celebration for 600 followers?
I didn't do anything. I didn't know it was coming up, so I didn't do anything. I guess the podcast was the celebration.
There. Well, I'm glad. I'm honored to have been your 600 celebration. So
yeah, I did not realize I was so close to it.
well, yeah, I remember you saying, because I said 600 and you're like, oh my gosh, we hit it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So have you had any new games that you've played? Any new collabs that you've done?
I've gotten into some like games that I haven't played often. I started playing Vampire Survivors again. That one's been fun. Still on the Fortnite grind always. And always collabing with my friends like Johnny Pot Smoker and Travis and Asian, all of them.
Any new like games that you've may seen coming out in the future that you're excited about?
Not really. There's a couple of games that I want. There's like this pirate one. It's called Wind Road. Looks like a lot of fun. And that's kind of it. I've been very content with the games that I already have.
Yeah, Windrose definitely looks like it'd be a fun game
Yeah.
to play. I
I'm just a sucker for pirates.
heard me, matey.
Yep. Hence the little one on my mic right here.
I see that. Yeah, he's new.
Yeah.
He wasn't there on the podcast.
Yep.
So have
No,
you,
he wasn't.
go
One of
ahead.
my streamer friends got him for me as a birthday present.
Let's go, W streamer friend. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So have you branched out to any other platforms, or are you still just on Twitch?
Still just on Twitch.
Okay. Any plans to do like TikTok or YouTube?
Not really. Not really, no. I feel like I'm already overwhelmed with Twitch as it is, and then posting the clips on TikTok. I'm still bad at doing that, so I feel like I need to get a little more comfortable with what I'm currently doing before I start branching out.
That's understandable. I completely
Yep.
agree with
Yeah.
that. Those are all the questions that I have. You have like just blown them out
Oh.
of the water. Like
I think
like-
I did that with the podcast too.
I'm just like, oh, normally this goes a little bit longer, but I mean, that's all I have for you, friend. So, is there anything you'd like to say to me, to the community, just in general, to people that may or may not have watched or heard your podcast?
I mean, yeah. For starters, like keep doing this. This whole podcast thing has been so amazing. And if any of the other guests feel the way that I did during the podcast, it like have to be on a podcast. It was such an ego boost and it really helped my stream. So keep it up. You are like the best person for supporting small streamer communities. And yeah.
Well, I agree.
You're doing some great work here.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I can answer that because everybody. Well, how did you feel doing the podcast? That's would be the next question. so people can compare their notes.
Yeah, I was super nervous during it, but there was such an adrenaline rush that it was just amazing. I felt like I was a superstar. Just being asked to be on the podcast was the coolest thing I'd ever done.
Well, you are a superstar. You are a mega star. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, do the
Thank
hair
you.
flip and everything. Smile and wave. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
But yes, it was a phenomenal time. I enjoyed myself. You are an incredible
It was so
streamer.
much fun.
And I really hate
Thank
the
you.
time zones because you normally
Yeah.
go live when I'm already in bed because I'm old and I
Yep.
enjoy my
Yep.
sleep. But I enjoy coming in and when I can and supporting you. Just incredible
Thank you.
vibes, always a positive energy, and
I try
look
my
forward
best.
to seeing what you have in store for us in the future. And if people did not see or watch your podcast, where could they find you? What are your handles for all the platforms?
I is Baby Doll on Twitch and same on TikTok. I post all my, not all. When I'm actually on top of it, I post my clips on there. I did just start an Instagram for my press on nails, which is babydoll_nail_art. So there's a little self promo for the nails in there. But that's about it.
Well, y'all, like I said, if y'all have not checked her out or any of the other guests on the pod so far, be sure to go check their episodes out. They are incredible, and I've enjoyed sitting down and interviewing everybody and just supporting all of them. So, Baby Doll, thank you so much for sitting down with
You're
us
very welcome.
again. And
Heck
like
yeah.
I said, I look forward to seeing what the future has for you, and can't wait to see
Thank
what's in
you.
store.
Let's go. I
So
am
we,
happy to be here anytime. I like
alrighty,
the ego
well,
boost.
there you go. But we will talk to you and catch you later, Baby Doll.
Alrighty.
All right, toodles.
Bye.
And now we have with us the lovely Jessie Coyle. Miss Jessie, welcome back, and thank you for taking the time to sit back down with us.
Of course. Thank you for inviting me.
And Miss Jessie, how has it been since the last time we've chatted with you? What's been new?
Well, I did start a new job. I've been very busy with that. And I've also did a whole playthrough of The Last of Us. I replayed it. I know that we talked about it on the podcast where that was the very first game that I ever played or streamed. And so we had a poll in my Discord and everybody voted that I replay it. So we just completed that a couple streams ago. And that was pretty fun. I liked it.
Yeah, because I think I remember recommending you to play it through again because you said that
Yeah.
you regretted it because you didn't have the audience, and I said, well, just you got the community now because you were at 731 followers on the podcast because I remember helping crush your goal of 700 because you
Yes.
said it would be awesome if you could hit 700 for the pod. So I was like, bet,
Yeah.
and I had you at 700 within like a few days.
Yes, that was awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really popped off with that.
And then now we have you at 764 followers. And we had you on back in the beginning of March. And I know you said
Yeah.
you've been working with this new job. So
Yeah.
what's some new goals for you? What's something we can see in the future for streams?
Well, I would like to hit 800 hopefully by the end of this month. I've been trying to navigate the new job work schedule with streaming. So it's been kind of difficult to be able to stream, especially since I have to do new hours now that I'm working at night. So that's just something I gotta figure out. But I would like to reach 800 by the end of this month. Um, Potentially hit 1,000. If we're talking like kind of long-term goals, like within the year, I would say I will hopefully hit 1,000 by the end of the year. And I believe at 1,000 we're gonna figure out some sort of like interactive stream, maybe like having like goals like during the stream, like oh if we reach this many like bits, I'll do something funny, like just something interactive, or I might do like instead of a 12-hour stream, we might hit him with a 24-hour stream, something like that. I don't know, we gotta figure it out, but I definitely want to do something fun and like celebratory for that. Um Definitely want to start doing streams where I play like with either other streamers or like my community. I was thinking about doing like at least once a month having a community stream time, whether we play like a multiplayer game. Because I know a lot of people have asked about that, and I would love to play with people. It's just like it's really hard to do that when everybody is in different time zones or has different work schedules. So I don't really know how to coordinate that, but I would love to start that. Also, I'd like to start, playing with other streamers as well, because I know multiple people have asked me, and yeah, it's just hard to like kind of coordinate with people. And now that I'm working nights, I work the midnight shifts, so I work midnight to 8 a.m. So now with that, I don't know how that would work, but those are definitely some goals that I have. It's just figuring out the logistics of it.
Yeah,
So if
time
you have any
zones. Sorry.
tips, let me know.
Yeah, I was gonna say time zones suck for sure, especially working, third shift. So, but
Yeah.
I'm always down for a collab. You just hit me up whenever, and I'll be there. Because I've always
Hell
wanted
yeah.
to have a Jesse Coyle collaboration.
Yeah, me too. I would love to play games with you. And I know, do you work nights as well?
I work 24s.
Oh
I
yeah, you're
work
right.
7A
Okay,
to
so
7A.
damn. Okay. So honestly,
So,
then you're kind of used to being awake at night. So we might be able to figure something out.
yeah, like I said, you just let me know. I mean, if it's a 2 a.m. stream, hey, we'll figure it out. Oh, I just
Love
saw
that
the
energy.
lovely Red Bull. I just saw the
Yeah.
cameo.
Yep. Gotta have it.
So have we I'm assuming not, but have you branched out to any other platforms other than Twitch, or are you still mainly on Twitch when you stream?
I'm still on Twitch when I stream. Um, like I said, I have tried the TikTok thing before. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. He's like freaking out. He barks at nothing. But I've tried the TikTok thing, didn't really like it. I want to try it again someday. It's just like a lot to set up. So right now I'm just doing Twitch and then just posting like videos on TikTok and trying to keep up with Instagram. That's mostly what I do.
And you're still doing your long videos for YouTube as well?
Yeah, I still post on YouTube. I'm a little bit behind right now because of work, but I do still post like all my VODs on YouTube. I literally have all of them saved. It's just means of posting them and like editing them and stuff. But yeah, I do also try to keep up with the YouTube so that way if anybody misses a stream or a playthrough that I've done, they can always go back on YouTube and watch that and, see what choices I made or see how scared I got during a horror game.
I got you. Well, Miss Jessie, that's all the questions I have for you. Is there any comments or anything you have for me or the community? There's just somebody that may or may not have watched or listened to your podcast. Was there anything you'd like to say?
Um, well, I really like spooky stuff. If you are into horror games and story games, choice-based games, if you are into cats, if you love cats, if you love animals, anything Halloween related, that's me in a nutshell. So if you guys are into that, I'd appreciate it if you checked me out. And I do play a lot of different horror games, and may always make bad decisions in video games. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, I'd appreciate it. I'm at like you said before, 764, so almost to 800. So
And what's your handle for all your platforms that people can reach out and find you?
so my Twitch is just Jessie Coyle. My TikTok is jessiecoyle.ttv. My YouTube is Jessie Plays Games, but the S's in plays and games are Z's. And my Instagram, I believe, is jessiecoyle.ttv as well.
Gotcha. Well, there you got it, folks. Y'all heard it there. Go check her out on all her socials. Be sure to go check out her her podcast. It was a fun time for sure. And Jessie, it was a pleasure to sit back down with you again. And thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule because I know work's kicking your butt. Stay awesome. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for you, my friend. And I enjoy
you.
supporting you and can't wait to see what happens.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, girl. That's going to be it for us. I'll catch you on the next one.
All right. Bye.
Toodaloo. And now we have the one and only lovely Mooney on my mind. Mooney, welcome back, and thank you for sitting back down with us again. How's it going? What's new? Talk
So
to
good.
us.
So good. Been really busy doing like off stream stuff. It's been super fun. Just got back from Nashville with the girls. Taken kind of a break from streaming lately. Like I've only been streaming 1 day a week, but it's helping. It's helping the mental load, I think. Taking a little bit of time off. But nothing too crazy new over here.
Well, that was going to be into the next question was, have you had any new games or any new collabs or anything since you've been on the pod? Because it was April 11th we had you on here, so a little over a month ago. Anything new playing wise?
I know since that time I finished Dragon Age the Veilguard, and me and Summer started Reanimal. And I started Split Fiction with Wally. So, a couple of new ones, and finally finished one that I've been working on forever. Dragon Age took me a while.
Did you
But
cry
it
at
was
the
so
end of
good.
it?
I crowed. I cried so bad. I literally, my plan for that day was a Wednesday. I was like, all right, I have like an hour left of the game. I'll finish the game and I'll start a new game at the end. And I literally had to be like, all right, guys, I actually have to go. I gotta go process this. And I ended it as soon as the game was over. It was so good.
Yeah.
So worth it.
No raiding out tonight, guys. Just I gotta go deal with this. All right, goodbye, good night.
I gotta go. Sorry. Bye.
Yeah, y'all see yourselves out. There's the door. Bye. Love y'all. See you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Bye. Love you. Bye. Yeah, literally. Goodbye. Get out. Just go.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get out of here. Go home somewhere.
You can't stay here. Literally.
So, is there anything exciting new, like gameplay or anything? What's the future hold for Miss Mooney? Because, like I said, it's been a little over a month, and I know you've been taking a little mental break with 1 day a week streaming. So, what's the future hold for Miss Mooney?
I was gifted Dispatch from a friend, Nippy, and that one I'm gonna start soon. And I also wanted to play Detroit Become Human. I'm trying to get more into like the choice-based games. I think they're super interesting, and they don't take like as long of amount of time as like a regular story game. I feel like at least one as long as Dragon Age.
I mean, sometimes the story games kind of, makes for good content, especially if it's drags out for a while because it makes the people want to come back. All right, is she going to finish it? Is she going to finish it? Because I've been doing Little Nightmares for the first time playthroughs, and let me tell you what. When I played it last night, y'all saw a side of me that I was not proud of. It was bad.
It was bad. Bad.
It was bad. I was crashing out so hard. It was. I'm sure chat was enjoying it, but I was over here punching the air. I was biting my tongue. It was just a.
Yeah, they like to see you lose your mind a little bit.
Well, I lost a lot of it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I haven't tried Little Nightmares yet. I played Little Nightmares 3, but I haven't played the first two. But I watched, like, I know the story, and it looks like it could be annoying at times.
Yeah, I did Little Nightmares 1, played it for about 2.5, almost 3 hours. And when I ended stream, apparently I ended stream right before the final boss fight. And when I went back to it the next night, I was like, if that's how much longer, I would have just finished it last night. So
Yep.
But now we're on the second one, halfway through the second one, and I think Summer said she would do Little Nightmares 3 with me when I got to it. So we'll see.
Heck yeah. Little Nightmares 3 was good. It was really good.
Well, I see we had your numbers at 407 follower numbers, and we currently got you at 427. So 20 followers. Let's go.
Let's go.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your community, my community, just anybody in general that may or may not have listened to your podcast? Just give them a rundown of Mooney.
Well, the people, my community, like to say that it's a little wild on this side. Over here it gets pretty what's the word? Not freaky, but borderline. We just have a good time. We're loud. And anybody's welcome. I'm thankful for anybody and everybody who comes and hangs out with me and tells me like all the little jokes they've got, or just a little bit of everything. All of it. We have good times here. Good times.
Good, sanctioned, sometimes supervised fun.
Sometimes.
Well, Miss Mooney, I had more questions for you, but I have lost my questionnaire form somewhere, so
Okay.
I apologize.
It is okay.
But I think if our memory serves correctly, I think I've kind of hit them all on the head. But I'm sure I'm going to listen back to the other ones, and I'm going to. Oh man, I forgot about that one.
Aw, man. It'll be all right.
But
It'll be okay.
where can people find you that, like I said, may not have watched or listened to your podcast? What are all your handles on have you stuck to Twitch, or have you branched out to other platforms?
Still just on Twitch. One of the goals for me for this second year of streaming, because in a month it'll be a year for me. I want to start either streaming on YouTube or like posting videos, like edited videos of my streams on YouTube. And so I have the Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, all Mooney on my mind. Most active on Twitch, and then TikTok, and then YouTube, in that order. And I might have an Instagram too, but I never get on Instagram. Never get on Instagram anymore.
That's a thing still?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I have
I think
one
I made
too.
one and then just never got back on. I don't think I posted anything on that page or anything. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
there's one.
I have one too,
But-
and I feel so bad because I'll post everything on TikTok, and then I'm just like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, I could put it there.
That is what that's for. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
That's all you can achieve to do, man.
That's
Just
right.
Try to keep getting better.
Well, Miss Mooney, like I said, that's all questions I have for you. Thank you so much again for taking the time to sit back down with us and being a guest on this podcast. You're incredible.
Of course.
I enjoy watching your content and your streaming and your community growing every time you go live. Like I said, the supervision is a plus sometimes, but sometimes it's even better without, especially what if the Goonie on my mind.
Goonie.
There it is. Yeah, got to do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, be prepared for Goonie on my mind.
The one and only.
But thank you again so much, Mooney.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you, and I will definitely be along for the ride.
Amazing. Love to hear it. Thank you, Bullet.
Of course, Mooney. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Toodles. And now we have the one and only Mr. Big Malta back in the studio. Mr. Malta, thank you so much for coming back and joining us, good buddy.
Of course, man. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
So, Malta, what's new? How have you been? It's been a little over a month since we've had you on the pod. You done anything new? Any new games, new collabs? Just give us a little rundown. What has it been like in this last month with you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I'm glad to talk about this with you. We were just kind of saying here, time goes by real quick. Here it's been over a month is very surprising. That went by in a heartbeat. Biggest thing I'm working on here is actually just splicing together and editing a bunch of footage I've been taking over the last month from traveling around, attending a couple of different events, and making sure that that's put together in a fashion that's presentable, still easy to watch, not something that's just a compilation of clips, more or less like an actual vlog of those events. That's been a big project I've been working on.
Is the Ditto tattoo going to be a part of the video?
Yeah, certainly. A part of that is actually we met one of the people who was an original voice actor on the Pokemon TV show for 20 years, has the voice of Ash Ketchum, and I told her about that. So that's included in that vlog.
I'm very jealous.
It was funny.
Very
Really
jealous.
kind of a cool experience, eh?
So have you branched out to any other platforms, or are you still just mainly on Twitch?
That's going to be a YouTube endeavor, more or less. So I still have been cross streaming to YouTube, but trying to branch out and make a video for that platform has been something a little out of my comfort zone, and something a little bit new to me that I'd like to continue to invest some time in. Just a different creative endeavor, if you will. That's the biggest kind of branch out I've done so far, though.
Well, nice. I'm definitely going to have to take a look at it. I know I followed you on YouTube after the podcast because I realized I wasn't following you, so I'm definitely going to have to check that out.
For sure, I just got to get to posting it.
Mainly just because the Ash Ketchum voiceover, because big Pokemon fan, have always been a big Pokemon fan, so...
Naturally, it just makes sense. It's a beloved franchise, truly. And I mean, that was a good experience. I want to be able to share that with people and just kind of tell them like, hey, this is worth being a fan of for sure. It's a really good time.
Yeah, I'm currently building a display for the game room for Man Cave type deal, and it's the original 151 card from when we were kids, like Fossil, Jungle, and Base Set. I'm missing 2 cards, and I'll have
That's
all 151s, so...
You have 149 and 151?
Well, 149 is in the mail, so Blastoise is on its way, but I'm missing Charizard and Gengar. But
That's
hollow,
awesome.
the hollow Gengar, not just the normal. Any holographics, I'm doing the hollows, so
Yeah,
it's definitely
that makes sense.
money consuming for sure.
Oh, especially that Charizard. That ain't gonna come cheap.
Yo, for sure. And I might just cheap out and just get a fake one because I just can't justify spending that much money just to tape it into a frame.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can understand that 100%. That's totally on. That's
so
cool.
we have you with 494 followers on the date of the
Hmm.
pod on August 19th. And you're
Yeah.
currently sitting at 504. So any insights or just, I guess, ideas or something to bring more folks into seeing you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to have passed the 500 mark. I know it's something we had talked about on the pod, and I'm proud to say we've hit the goal. So I'm really excited about that. I've been a little slow moving personally, given all of my work stuff lately and our time away. I've been actually lacking on keeping my steady stream schedule. So I'm excited to get back into that and still keep building up the community, keep building up that number. I'm really excited that the community members that have come around have all been like involved in different ways, whether it's either just conversationally or friends of mine or people that are friends of friends. I'm really happy to incorporate that and get to know a lot of new people. I think that's really exciting.
Yeah, I know you said you've had a busy month, and you were saying beforehand that it's just been just tough trying to link back up because you've been away on holiday, and you've been doing your off stream stuff, and Comic Cons and everything. You're just a busy man. So thank you so much for being able to sit back down with me.
Of course, happy to. I want to get back into that degree of normality, and I'm excited that we can sit down and do this. That just feels good.
It does indeed. Any work on the Niche Gaming Awards? Any new updates on that?
Yeah, there's always things in the back of my mind with it. I've been having a couple conversations with fellow creators here, just getting the ball kind of rolling for that wintertime endeavor, more or less working on the Stream Frontier off camera, of course, making sure that I have new equipment, new assets, and keeping things fun and interesting on this side before we can jump back into the big events again. So a couple of things in the works as it stands, but excited to see where things go.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. Like we were just saying, it's hard to believe it's been a month since, you were on the pod, and it's like a blink of an eye, and here we are. So blink of an eye, it'll be October, and blink of an eye, it'll be the time for the Niche Awards. So
Absolutely, it will.
I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it for sure.
Me too. I think it's such a good way to meet people, and for our existing community members to meet new people. I think that's so much fun.
Yeah, because it's like I said on the episode with you, was that's actually how I met you, was at the Gaming Awards. So definitely,
that's true.
Definitely a fun time. So you guys be sure to tune in when it comes time for that.
Yeah, you'll hear about it well in advance. I promise you. I'm really excited for that. I always pre-watch the other awards ceremonies and showcases through the year to kind of steal ideas. Imitation is a sincere form of flattery in this case. So if I'm like, wow, they're doing something really right, I'll try to put my own spin on it and incorporate that as well.
There you go. Well, Mr. Malta, is there anything you like to say to me or to the community or just people that may have not listened or watched your podcast? Just anything in general?
Yeah, just to express some gratitude to you, of course, for having me on this podcast and giving me that experience. That was really fun, really great to meet some new folks as well. I think that's just phenomenal. Otherwise, just a sincere thank you to the community and the people who stick around and still come back, even after I keep a messy stream schedule, to still see the friendly faces I'm used to come back around and not have forgotten me. I always appreciate that.
And if nobody has watched or listened to your pod, where can they reach you, or catch a stream, or just what are your social links?
Oh yeah, easiest place is the Twitch channel, Big Malta, the easy one. Same thing with YouTube. If you look that up, you will find me there. That's where I'll be posting that vlog that I was talking about. I still keep the stream cross between the both of them, so that's an easy place. Or you can look me up on Instagram. I'll be posting clips, and I still usually post stories and updates when I go live as well, with direct links to the stream.
And there you go, folks. Y'all heard it. Big Malta across all platforms. You won't be disappointed. He is a great streamer, W supporter, and always growing. Big Malta, thank you again so much, friend, for taking the time to sit back down with us and just give us a little insight of what's been going on since you've been on the pod.
Of course, man, and congratulations on a great season as well.
Thank you, sir, and I look forward to that Niche Gaming Awards. I keep mispronouncing. I'm sorry, the Niche Gaming Awards.
I see how it's written. That just makes sense.
But yeah, Malta, you take care, my good friend. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for you, and you just keep staying awesome and keep grinding, brother.
Likewise, man. Thank you so much.
All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
Sounds good. Talk to you
All
later.
right. And now, last but not least, we are joined again by the one and only Rogue Iris. Did I do it right? Did I roll the R's right for you?
Yes, it's Rogue Iris.
Rogue Iris. There we go.
Just the beginning has to be rolled.
I'll work on it. I promise. I'll do better. So Rogue, you are our last guest that we had on the pod. You were, I guess you could say, the season finale for season 1 of this podcast. So what's new? Any new games? Any collabs or anything?
Gee, that was so long ago. It's kind of hard to see what happened since then. I do know that. I mean, it's only been a few weeks, and I can definitely say that I have been doing more variety than horror. I think it's been 2 weeks in a row so far of just trying out literally, just exactly that, new games that I haven't played with my friends in a while. First week was like more... Like, they were all indie games, right? And it was more plane theme, airline theme. There was literally one where it's called Don't Panic, It Is Just Turbulence, where you're a pilot and your friend has to be in the air traffic control tower, and you guys just try and communicate and figure out, like, all right, this instrument's broken, tell me how to fix it. And it's like, I don't know what that is. How does it look like? It's like that game where you're like defusing a bomb with a friend, but airplane kind. And then I did like a flight attendant like simulator. So that whole week was just like, what random game can we play that's like plane related? And then the following week I did some COD Zombies, and I did a game where you run a business, and that business is a casino. So instead of me gambling, I'm making people gamble. So definitely very new games, very, very variety. Might have maybe played Faz or some horror game like once since I was on the streamcast. And other than that, still playing Kingdom Come though for my main RPG story for like YouTube and stuff. So
that was going to kind of lead into the next question. Are you still mainly on Twitch, or are you doing other platforms as well?
Yeah, I mean, it was mentioned in my interview as well, so it's not like I did any new platforms. Definitely just Twitch and YouTube. YouTube is still fresh, new. I do have an Instagram account, but I don't really post on it. I remembered I had it to go like your Instagram post, your advertisement on like my show. So I was like, I'm just gonna, and then suddenly I started seeing some other people, I guess, just find it like IRL friends though, and they're like following. I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything on here, but I guess it's ready. I guess the account's ready if anyone wants to follow it, so you can be there for like the first post. But otherwise, very actively still only on Twitch and YouTube, not Instagram or TikTok. Not even an account for TikTok. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm getting better with Instagram because I know it used to be a thing back in the day, and it's like I still can't believe it's still a thing. But hey, it's another platform, so we're gonna utilize it, right?
Right.
So, Miss Rogue, we have you on May 6th. We had you at 349 followers, and as of today, you're at 361. So, I mean, hey, that's what, 11, 12 followers in 2 weeks. So that's some growth.
Yeah, like 6 people a week. That's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. So what's
it's there's always one new follower that I'm always excited to have. So
yeah, and I remember you hitting on that in your episode too. You said if it's just one follower every time, that's someone new. So what's some ideas or plans for the future to bring in, more eyes to you?
Yeah, I feel like it's time. I have trolled too many people into playing scary horror games solo. I have been in the comfort of my Faz and Lethal, and they're not like really that scary, and they're co-op, so I can like play with other people. I play those games more of a good time than to get genuinely scared. But I've like convinced very many people already to do solo, and then they're like, wait, you've never even played this? Wait, you've never even done that? So I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's time. So I'm gonna start doing more solo horror games. I have done some done some in the past before, like Silent Hill F or Beyond the Deep or something. I completely forgot the name, but it's like an oil rig game. But so it's like it's time that I do more. So I'm gonna start playing more of the Silent Hill games. I'll try and get some of the RE games, Outlast 1, Outlast 2, because I've done Outlast Trials, but not. And here's a kitty. Oh, I'm sorry, that looked bad, but I was trying to catch her. And some other games that I wanted to play as well are like Amnesia. This one game I got our buddy Night Riser to do recently is At Dead of Night. She was absolutely gagged when she found out that I haven't played the game. I've only ever watched it, and she's like, I can't believe I got you to convince me to play this. And yeah, it was that stream, that marathon that she did of that, where I was like, okay, now I really feel bad because I'm also jump scaring like her and like any other people while they play it. So it's like I should probably return the favor now, like play something absolutely terrifying for me so you guys can have a laugh. So there's also that. So if anyone would like to do a bunch of jump scare redeems, I'm gonna start having more of those around. So, and I'll have the heart rate monitor as well. No more goofing around. It's time to have me suffer and you guys laugh.
Yeah, I've never played Dead of Night either, but I've seen some folks. But I've seen quite enough people play it that I know the story and the gameplay of it. So,
right.
So it's in my game cart, and I'll get it one day, and that'll be something I can do as well for you guys to jump scare me. I'm actually this coming up week I'm going to be playing Don't Scream, which is
That's right.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun, and I just got Tangia working too, so it'll definitely be a fun time.
I've definitely heard about Tangia, and I have yet to really check it out, but I hope I can soon because, it's looking like to be very efficient and like a lot of good sounds. So, good features.
Indeed. And the little bit that I have already, it definitely comes into play when I'm playing Faz. So, chat definitely loves trolling me. Well, Miss Rogue Iris, that's all I have question-wise for you. Appreciate you taking the time to sit back down with us. Is there anything you'd like to say to me, to your community, or just anybody that may have not had a chance to listen or watch your episodes yet?
Yeah, I mean, again, thank you for having me on the show, having me back here. It's only been a few weeks, but I've just been getting more encouragement, more support from people, not only from like the number of followers coming in, but you know, some people commenting on YouTube. So for those of you in YouTube who are new to the community, very brand new, because if you've only found me here on YouTube instead of Twitch, then there's going to be plenty of content coming up. For you know that other platform to discover me, to check me out, and then of course Twitch as always, and then some friends who I've been able to talk to like outside of stream, you know, and like phone calls like these, like in like intimate nights, they're just like no one's streaming at all and everyone's just hanging out, them being like, no, I can actually see you doing really well, and I'm like, I'm seeing small numbers but people are seeing the big impact. So I'll just have to, you know, believe when people tell me that I'm doing good. But again, thank you. The words of reassurance are always appreciated. And I love being able to hang out with more streamers as well as talk to anyone that might be leaving comments on YouTube and things like that. So it's just like, thanks, guys. This is really, I don't even know what else to say but thanks. And I feel like at this point, I'm saying things that so many other people have said before too, but it's just like, because it's just true. It's just so genuinely true, like how I'm feeling and how all these other people, when they say thank you, are feeling. But yeah, and then more variety, more will be unique. Next few episodes and everything will all be pretty unique. So I hope you guys are ready for that. But same schedule, just different content. Hope to have as many of you join me for growth and progress, and as we experiment. So, because now we're going to really try out things that we're not used to, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but yeah.
And where can people find what's your handle on all platforms for people to be able to find you?
Yeah, it's going to be Rogue Aris in both Twitch and YouTube. And like I said, sure, if you want to follow on Instagram, but that's ROGUEAIRIS.
Well, there you have it, folks. Be sure to go check her episode out. It was a fantastic episode. Definitely our longest episode yet, because she had a lot to say and a lot of knowledge and wisdom.
I feel so bad. I hope I'm not the longest for the recap, but I feel like I also will be.
Oh no, you are fine, friend. But you just have a lot of wisdom for this journey for viewers to be, you know, only a year and a half, almost 2 years, I believe is what you said it was. You have definitely been a big impact on the community, my community especially, and I've definitely enjoyed catching up your streams and getting to know you. And thank you again for taking the time to sit back down with me. And I look forward to seeing what the future has for you, buddy.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm going to like cry as soon as this call is over. I'm like, oh my God, that's true. You're not just saying that. That's so fun though.
Well, Rogue, I appreciate you again, friend. And we will catch up with you later.
Of course. I'll see you guys in a chat or whatever. Bye.
Toodles. Yes. There you have it. Thank y'all so much for a phenomenal season. Thank y'all so much to all the guests that have came and sat down and talked with me and just being a great streamers and great communities. And the fact that you all have sat through this and just rewatched everybody that has been on here all the way back from September to 2 weeks ago just shows me that obviously this is something and it's going somewhere. And thank y'all. I'm reading y'all's comments right now. Thank you for putting this together, Cyber. Yes, thank you for being a guest. Hybrid Cyber, Alex, Papa, Wildflower, Han, Shell, Goof, Baby Doll, Jesse, Mooney, Malta, Rogue, Trash Panda, and Doxic. Like, you guys have been incredible. Do we get a hint as to who's next? She is mainly a TikTok streamer. I will give you all that. Like I said, it's really humbling because I really did not think this was going anywhere, and for you guys to just when's the next one. I have no words because I feel like I broke a record. Like, I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but I know I'm doing something right. Because it definitely is not something you see on Twitch and not something that is really talked about per se. You know, it's mainly your big streamers, like the ones with thousands and thousands of followers that get the chance to sit down and talk on podcasts that are major published podcasts and everything, that us small streamers get looked over in a way. And if I can make a small streamer feel like a mega streamer, then I will do whatever I can to make them feel like that. And whether it's just a little 2-minute video on TikTok or a 2-hour podcast, I will continue to do it, and I will continue to support as much as I can. But yes, send me flyers, send me events. Like, I want to share you guys. I want to help you guys grow. I want to show you guys. I want to help you guys. I want to get y'all's stuff out there. I will start posting it to my TikToks. I will start posting it to my Instagrams. Like, I have no problem sharing your guys' stuff. I love you all so, so much. And that's what I'm all about. And you know that. And I'm a broken record. Thank you all so, so much. I love you all so much. God bless you all. I am so thankful that I have met every single one of y'all. I am looking forward to seeing what the future holds for all you all. I am so excited to see what season 2 has in stores for us. I love you all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Toodles!
UP and Bullet on the mic, riding waves, electric spike. From quiet hearts to epic hype, you gave us wings, we took the flight. They're not just pixels, not just names, they're our lives on fire, burning flames. So thank you all for coming through. This journey's ours, but it's yours too. Beyond the strip, beyond the strip, beyond the drip, beyond the drip, we'll rise together, find the So thank you all for coming through. This journey's ours, but